I lost Poundland loads of money. You can judge me all you want for this story time because I know I was very stupid. So this story takes place in 2015 when I worked at Poundland. This was my first job and I only worked there for 3 months, so please keep this in the back of your mind. I was very shy at the time. I didn't have very good people skills. So I was a Christmas temp, which means I worked from October to December. I was only meant to work there for those 3 months, but if I did a good job, then I was told that they could extend my contract and I would be like a regular employee there. Safe to say that did not happen. So they didn't give me a lot of training, I'm not gonna lie. But long story short, they put me on the tills on like one of my first days and I had not been till trained. And this man came to my till and he could see that I was a young girl. When this man bought his one or two items, he also said at the same time, can I swap this £5 note for coins? I don't know if I was allowed to do this or not. I should have asked someone. I should have checked with my manager. Yes. Thank you. I think this was happening at the same time as like when I was giving him his change or whatever for whatever he was buying. So I already had the till open. I took his £5 note, put it in the till and then gave him £5 back in coins like he asked for. He then started like giving me more money, like notes, and asking me to swap those as well. Not sure exactly how much it was in the end, but he kept doing it. And as I was like counting out how much to give him back, like he would talk to me again and then I'd lose track of how many coins I was giving him, and he kept doing it. And while this was all happening, he wasn't actually giving me any more money. He just kept saying, can you swap a 10? Can you swap a 20? Without giving me the notes he wanted to swap, if that makes sense. Basically, I was just giving him money out of the till. I think in the end, he probably only gave me like £20, but I gave him back way more than he gave me. And at one point, I even said to him, I've lost count now. I'm just trusting you now. He looked me in the eyes and said, don't worry, you can trust me. I know it's stupid. I know, like, how did I not realize that I wasn't taking any money from him anymore and I was just giving him money? I was also bad at maths, okay? So I was really focusing on, like, counting out the money to give to him that he had asked for and stuff. So, yeah. It got to the end of the shift and obviously the manager counted up the money in the tills. They called me into the manager's office. Not sure why. I'm not sure now exactly how much money it was. I know there was a 7 in there somewhere. So it could have been £70. It could have been 170. Obviously then I explained it all to the manager and they did say like, why didn't you call someone over? I think they also looked back at the security footage and saw what happened. And I think they did say that like, this is a common thing. Like this specific guy